Alright, good afternoon everyone. My name is Judge Christy Ruppe. You're all here today for first appearance. The purpose of this hearing is to inform you of the charges against you and determine whether there's probable cause for your arrest. Probable cause only means that it's more likely than not that you committed the crime for which you've been arrested. As you appear before me today, you're considered not guilty of what you've been charged with. That status will remain with you through each stage of these proceedings up until changed by the State Attorney's Office if they prove the case against you beyond and to the exclusion of every reasonable doubt. In all likelihood, you're arrested on a new charge or a warrant. Either way, you were given a bond pursuant to the bond schedule for the 5th Judicial Circuit. I will determine whether to keep that bond the same, increase it, decrease it, or whether there are any other conditions of release that will be imposed upon you. You're entitled to have a lawyer represent you at each stage of these proceedings. If you cannot afford to hire one, I'll appoint the Public Defender's Office for you this morning. You are also entitled to make a phone call to let friends, family, or counsel know you are. If you haven't had the opportunity to make that phone call, please let me know. I'll make sure you get that phone call today. Finally, most importantly, you have the right to remain silent, and I encourage you to do so. These hearings are recorded, and there is an assistant state attorney in this courtroom writing down everything that you say. So anything you say about the facts of your case can and will be held against you in the prosecution of the case down the road. At this time, I'd like everyone to raise your right hand so I can place you under oath.
Raise your right hand.
Solemnly swear or affirm the testimony before the court will be the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth. All right. Put your hands down as I call your name. Please come forward. Nicole French. Can I have your date of birth, please?
5/19/1980.
Okay, you are here today for a domestic battery. I found probable cause for your arrest. Do you want the Public Defender's Office to represent you?
Yes, please.
I'll appoint the Public Defender's Office. State, any prior records?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, very good. Ms. French, I have an address for you on Hilton Drive in Brooksville. Is that where you live?
Yes.
How long have you lived there?
Almost 3 years.
Okay. Do you have a job?
Yes.
What kind of work do you do?
Housekeeping.
All right. I'm going to set your bond at $100. I'm going to order that you have no contact with Ronald, okay? Don't have any contact with him whatsoever. Do not call, do not write, do not email, do not have anyone else call him, write him, or email him. If you have any contact with him whatsoever while this case is pending, you could be charged with another crime and held without bond. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right. I need to hold you until 4 o'clock today in case you need to be served with any civil paperwork, and we'll see you back to court on August 14th at 9 o'clock in the morning, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. Denise Smith? Can I have your date of birth?
12/3/75.
You were here today for a retail theft. Your current bond is $2,000. I found probable cause for your arrest. Do you want the Public Defender's Office to represent you?
Yes, ma'am.
I'll appoint the Public Defender's Office. Any prior record?
Yes, Your Honor. A petty theft, second degree, third subsequent offense. A state prison sentence was imposed in 2015. That was out of Pasco County. Dealing traffic, stolen property adjudication in 15. A prison sentence was imposed in 2012 for a grand theft and a paraphernalia charge in Pasco and adjudication in 2011, as well as a constructive possession of synthetic in 2011, a grand theft adjudication in 2011. That was all out of Pasco County. An adjudication in 2009 for criminal use of personal ID information. And actual constructive possession of synthetic adjudication in 2005, and no other convictions besides a petty theft in 97.
All right. Ma'am, I have an address for you on Peace Boulevard in Spring Hill. Is that where you live?
Yes, ma'am.
How long have you lived there?
Over 20 years.
Do you have a job?
Yes, ma'am.
What kind of work do you do?
I do clean out enclosures.
Okay. I'm going to set your bond at $4,000, and we're going to see you back to court on August 20th at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Thank you.
Christina Stewart? Can I have your date of birth?
2009.
Okay, you were here today for felony petty theft, criminal use of personal identification, and providing a false name to law enforcement. Your total bonds are $5,000 right now. I found probable cause for your arrest. Do you want the Public Defender's Office?
Yes, ma'am.
Appoint the Public Defender's Office. Any prior record?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm showing, it looks to be open. It says filed on June 6, 2019, a trespassing and a fraud obtained merchant money with false receipt, and that is out of Pasco. I also have an actual constructive possession of a synthetic. A 2018 county jail sentence was imposed, and a marijuana possession was along with that in 2018 with an adjudication. A petty theft, second degree, second offense adjudication in 18. Another petty theft adjudication in 2018. Adjudication in 2016 for possession of synthetic, as well as an actual constructive possession of another synthetic charge. There was a few counts of that. An adjudication in 14 for a petty theft first offense out of Haines City, and a driving with license suspended adjudication in 2013 out of Pasco, adjudication withheld in 09 for give false info to police out of Polk County, and no other history, Your Honor.
Okay. Ma'am, I have an address for you on Frierson Lake Drive in Hudson. Is that where you live?
Yes, ma'am.
How long have you lived there?
My wife.
Do you have a job?
Yes, ma'am.
What kind of work do you do?
I'm an assistant for somebody who owns a tree company, so I just help them clean up.
Okay, we're going to set your bonds at $4,000, $4,000, and $2,000. It's a total of $10,000. See you back on August 16th at 8:30 in the morning, okay?
Okay.
Carmela Polanco. Can I have your date of birth?
6/21/1990.
You are here today for 1 count of possession of methamphetamine, 5 counts of possession of controlled substance, 11 counts of possession of drug paraphernalia, and 1 count of possession of introduction of contraband into the jail facility. Currently, your bonds are about $28,000. I found probable cause for each of those. Do you want the Public Defender's Office to represent you?
Yes, ma'am.
Appoint the Public Defender's Office. State.
Your Honor, the only thing I have is a dropped burglary of a conveyance with assault or battery just recently in 2019 at Hernando. No other history.
Okay. All right, I'm going to set your bond at $500 on each count, so that would be $9,000, I believe, and we'll see you back to court on August 20th at 9 o'clock in the morning, okay? Brianna Pearson. Can I have your date of birth?
April 18th, 1999.
Okay, you are here today for an assault. It's a domestic assault, that's why there's no bond right now. I found probable cause for your arrest. I see you have private counsel representing you today. State, is there any prior record?
No prior history, Your Honor. Mr. President.
Judge, I do know the court doesn't normally.
Okay, hold on a second. Ma'am, I have an address here, Bromley Ave in Spring Hill. Is that where you live?
Yes.
How long have you lived there?
About a year.
Okay. Do you have a job?
No.
All right. Are you in school?
No.
All right. You want to address?
Yes, Judge. Her mom, who's the alleged victim of the assault, is present. She lives with her at her residence, so this young lady wouldn't have anywhere else to go. The court's inclined to take testimony. She would.
All right. Teresa Zafili. Come on up. Raise your right hand. Promise to swear or affirm testimony before the court is truthful, truthful, and truthful.
I do.
Do you know Rihanna Pearson?
She's my daughter.
Okay, and she lives with you?
Yes.
Okay. And how old is she? 19?
She's 20.
20? 20 years old?
Yes.
All right. And she's not in school and doesn't work?
No.
What does she do?
She's been looking for work. pretty rough sometimes, you know.
Okay.
Obviously, regular.
All right, have you spoken to her about having contact with her and what effect that would have on you?
Yes, I did.
Judge, there was a warrant pending when I spoke to them last week, so they were aware of
I understand.
she
She
terminated.
can answer the question.
Yes, I just wasn't sure. Again, I did have contact with her. She did have a 2-week pregnancy and did almost lose her life. She was on a ventilator, and I would like to bring her home so I could take care of her.
Okay.
She's only 20.
Okay.
And I think the whole situation happened because something's going on with her body. You know.
Yeah, so I have the warrant, and the warrant says that this happened, I think it was the beginning of July, July 10th. Okay, so allegedly happened around
Yes.
July 10th. So a lot has happened in the past 2
Yes.
weeks, and
Yes.
you were able to handle things. Okay. So I will go ahead and allow peaceful contact with you at this time, which means it has to stay peaceful.
Sure.
It also means that no one is permitted to still touch you or treat you in a way that you don't want to be treated.
Sure.
Well, peaceful contact, I'm going to set the bond at $100. I can't ROR because it's domestic in nature, so it'll be $100, and you won't be filing any civil paperwork against her or anything, so we won't even hold till 4. And we've got to see you back at court on August 14th at 9 o'clock in the morning, okay?
Thank you.
All right, very good. All right, Ms. Pearson, did you hear all that?
Yes.
Okay. I set your bond at $100. You're allowed to have only peaceful contact with your mom. If I hear anything other than peaceful contact, you could be getting yourself in trouble. You could be rearrested again and held with that bond. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right. Very good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Robert Atkinson. He's bonded, Your Honor. Oh, that's right. Sorry. Peter Platt. Can I have your date of birth?
August 22nd, 1966.
All right, you are here today for an aggravated assault, an aggravated battery, and felony domestic battery by strangulation. There's no bond on each of these, as they are domestic. I also see that you have a case pending right now, 2019 MM1519. It's a battery case in front of me, and I believe that is scheduled for a pretrial on August 8th. And it looks like same victim. Do you have the public defender on your other case?
No, ma'am, I was going to hire a private attorney.
Okay. Do you want the public defender on these cases?
I'd like to hire my own attorney, ma'am.
Okay. All right, I'll put you in as as hiring your own lawyer. I have an address here on Cassie Road in Brooksville. Is that where you live?
Excuse me?
You live on Cassie Road in Brooksville?
Oh, yeah, well, I closed on that property last week, Your Honor, and I don't own it no more, but all my property's still there because I wasn't able to get my things out of there.
There's probable cause to believe that you committed another crime while you were out on bond. I'm going to recommit you on 2019 MM1519. You will not be entitled to bond on that case. With regards to these new charges, you are entitled to bond, and I'm going to hear what the state attorney has to say about your prior record. State?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm showing the defendant also has another battery open, 2019 MM1520 as well. As well as the 1519. And then previous history is a DUI adjudication in 2002, a leaving scene of crash involved damage to property adjudication in 02, with a hit and run adjudication in 06, improper exhibition of firearm or dangerous weapon in 98, adjudication of guilt. Due to the escalating pattern of the defendant, the state would also ask for a GPS.
Okay, with regard to these new charges, I'm going to go ahead and set your bond at $20,000 each. That's a total of $60,000. I have a GPS order. I'm going to reach GPS saying that you're not still within 1,000 feet of Faith Randall. I've signed that this morning. You'll be, that will be placed on you if you ever are able to bond on your bondable cases. You are responsible for paying all the costs associated with the GPS monitoring. You cannot leave Hernando County or the state of Florida without leave of court. We will see you back to court on these cases on August 20th at 9 a.m.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
What did you say about the bond, the prior bond or something? Bondable cases, you said?
The cases that you have pending, your bond is revoked, so you will be held in custody until you resolve those cases. I believe your court date on those is August 8th, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Jason Ulch. Can I have your date of birth?
6/13/84.
You are here today for possession of paraphernalia, tampering with evidence, driving on suspended driver's license official, and reckless driving. Your bond amounts right now don't make any sense to me, so I'm just not even going to address that. But I did find probable cause for your arrest. Do you want the public defender to represent you?
Public defender, please.
I'll point to public defender's office. I have his driving record and all of his prior driving offenses. Do you have anything other than that?
Yes, Your Honor, adjudication paraphernalia in 2017 and a marijuana adjudication in 17. Actual constructive of possession of a synthetic adjudication in 13 where a state prison sentence was imposed. A DUI adjudication in 2013, it was a DUI enhanced. Stealing traffic stolen property adjudication in 2011 and a grand theft adjudication in 2011 where a state prison sentence was imposed. Unoccupied structure unarmed adjudication in 2010 where it looks like a lengthy county jail sentence was imposed. Adjudication in 09 for a actual constructive of possession of a synthetic. Battery adjudication in 2007. A DUI in 2005. Aggravated assault with a deadly weapon without intent to kill adjudication in 2004 where a county jail sentence was imposed. No other history, Your Honor.
Sir, I have an address here in Claymore Street in Spring Hill. Is that where you live?
Yes,
How
ma'am.
long have you lived there?
10 years? 11 years?
Do you have a job?
I do. I work for MacPort Services doing aluminum siding and soffit.
Okay. All right, I'm going to set your bond at $2,000 on each charges, total of $8,000. I'll see you back to court on August 15th at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Thank you.
Mark Thompson. Can I have your date of birth?
12/7/65.
You are here for a assault or battery on a person over the age of 65. It's domestic in nature, so there's no bond at this time. Do you want the public defender's office to represent you?
Excuse me?
Do you want the public defender's office?
Yeah.
I'll point to public defender's office, state any prior record.
I'm showing that he's a multi-source offender, Your Honor, but I don't have any out-of-state history. I do show an obtained food or lodge adjudication in 2013 in Florida, but no other history in Florida.
Okay. All right, I have an address here in Jefferson Street in Brooksville. Is that where you live?
712 Jefferson?
Yes, is that where you live?
Yeah.
How long have you lived there?
Almost 9 months.
Do you have a job?
No, not this point.
All right, I'm going to set your bond at $1,000. I'm going to order that you have no contact with Kathleen McEwen. If you have any contact with her whatsoever, do not call, do not write, do not email, do not have anyone else call her, write her, email her. If you see her out somewhere, you need to turn around and go the other way. And if she calls you, you should hang up the phone. If you have any contact with Kathleen whatsoever while this case is pending, you will be charged with another crime and held without bond. Do you understand that?
That's the problem. I live with her.
Do you understand my order?
I understand what you're saying, but I also live with her.
Okay.
That's my oath.
All right. Are you telling me that you cannot abide by my order?
No, I'm not saying that.
Okay. So while she's there at that residence, it's probably not a good idea for you to be there. You can't have any contact with her whatsoever. You have someplace else to go?
What's that? Excuse me?
You can't have any contact with her whatsoever. Do you have someplace else to go?
Do I ask where else to go? No.
Okay. Well, you can stay right there then. We'd be happy to have you stay in our jail while this case is pending. If you can't find anywhere else to go, that's where you will stay. Do you understand?
Yeah.
If I hear that you have any contact with her at all, you're going to be held in custody until you resolve your case. Get it?
Yes.
I'll see you back to court on August 20th at 9 o'clock in the morning.